What's up, everybody? It's your boy House on the mic. Another episode of One Piece panel, OP panel in the house. What? Like I already said, I'm House. I'm been here.
What's going on, everybody's Hawk.
Everyone, my name is Dwight.
And I'm Summer Hoodie.
Oh yes, and we're back for a second episode of OP panel. It's always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to talk about One Piece and the GOAT himself. Real quick though, before we get everything started off and pop into the races, I can't ignore that, Hoodie. I fucking hate your AKA. I'm just gonna lay that out right now for everybody to understand that as we get into the whole episode. Beppo's the man. But before we jump into that hatred, which is on a whole nother level, Joel, let us know, man. We want everybody who comes on, let us know, like, when did One Piece get in your life? How did it get started and what drew you to it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, I got into One Piece when I was a sophomore in high school. I believe it was like around 2013 when I started going through the series. It was something that I saw when I was a kid on Toonami for kids, with the great rap opening. We all loved it. But basically, like, I had a breakup with my girlfriend, and I was like, damn, I need something to cope. So I'm just gonna drown myself in One Piece, cause fuck it. And that's a decision I ever made, because I had a friend that was egging me on to watch it. So, I'm really appreciative of that friend, and I've loved it ever since.
That's what I'm talking about right there. OT, got dive right in. And sometimes you gotta dive out of a shorty. All right, that's understandable. Summer Hoodie, hit us up, man. How'd you get into One Piece?
Probably Toonami, when they started showing almost any anime Toonami showed up, I had to follow. Like Yasha, Cowboy Bebop, One Piece, Bleach. So Toonami started a lot for me.
Word up. Speaking of which, Hoti, is Inuyasha live action in production? Like, that sounds like something that shouldn't be too hard. I'm lying. All them damn complicated looking ass, beast ass looking motherfuckers. I think they wouldn't have a good go.
It'd be ugly CGI, but they made the hollows and Bleach. So, I mean.
I still never watched that shit.
I mean, it's
decent from what I heard. Decent. All right, y'all. All right, so with that being said, let's jump right into the topics for today, man. I just want to get started, everybody, a little personal opinion here. We're going to talk about our favorite arcs. It's kind of hard for me to talk about what an arc is. So I'm gonna leave it up to you all, your all's own discretion. Whatever you consider the arc to be, just let us know what the arc is and when you consider the beginning and ending of that to be. So Hawk, we're gonna pass it over to you first, man. What's your favorite arc, man?
It's not canon, but I'm a GA fanboy for sure. But canon favorite arc, I would probably have to say Alabasta, man. That's really when I think the story One Piece really started to take itself serious. I mean, the story was great. I mean, Crocodile was an amazing villain. The whole organization, they're moving through the ranks, trying to move within the country. That's when the scale really started to show itself to me. So I say definitely Alabasta was one of my favorite arcs.
How the fuck do you pronounce it? Baroque Works? Baroque?
I think Baroque Works, yeah.
Baroque Works?
Yeah.
Oh, the goons and the savagery just in that faction alone, they don't get respected enough. That's one of my. That's like, if I made a list of the stuff I can't wait to see post time skip, Crocodile and Dawes Bones, aka Mr. One. Mm-hmm. Those two are definitely on the top of my list. I want to see what the fuck they've been getting into. If he started up a new organization like Baroque Works Senior, whatever the fuck he doesn't seem like a good type of branding nigga. He don't look like he would brand well.
Like King, it's just King 2.0 essentially.
Exactly.
Get right to action. And I like the art too, because that's when all the other crewmates really got the chance to step up as well and kind of realize their dreams and things like that.
All right, that sounds about right. Yo, Summer Hoodie, hit us up real quick. What you got a favorite art?
I'm gonna say Enies Lobby, but also I like the build up that Water 7 did. I liked it because, at this point, they wasn't really fighting the Marines as much. It was running there, a little smoker here. But this time they took a stand. They burnt the flag. That's one of my favorite parts. When they was all on the on the roof, and he told Sogeking to burn that joint. That's one of my favorite.
Let that shit fly, boy.
Arts, period. I love it when Luffy like, cut the bullshit and act serious, like a captain. So yeah, that's my favorite. Plus, that's when my boy Frankie came in. So I'm gonna say the Enies lobbies.
Word up. Joel, hit us up, man. If you got one, what's your favorite arc?
Yeah, so mine's actually Water 7 / Enies Lobby 2. That arc that did so much for the series. It was the Char has gone through growing pains, them being a family, them conflicting with each other. I love the scene where they're arguing on the ship and like Luffy's about to like cuss out Usopp and Sanji kicks him in the face. Like that's like some serious shit was happening throughout the whole arc. And Zoro was like, "Yo, nigga, I'm gonna leave this crew. You don't like get this shit together. Like you don't make sure Usopp acts right. Like And I think also the reveal of the CP9 because they were like revealed to be like friends, like friendly with kids first, and then you find out they're like, oh, like you guys are villains. That reveal was amazing, and everything with Robin, the fights, like it was just stellar all around. Like I love Enies Lobby.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it now. I actually brought this up last episode. I'm rewatching One Piece because I deadass don't know where I left off, what I didn't see. Because if I didn't read it in the manga, I watched it, and if I didn't watch it, I read it. So I got the whole story, but I don't remember which ones was which. So I'm just rewatching the whole one. I'm dead ass on Enies Lobby right now. They literally just hopped the gate with the train, got up in that bitch. Like I love everything about it. Fucking, especially when Sanji infiltrated the train. That was my favorite part of that whole arc, bruh. The
classic Sanji moment, like the whole entire little mini section. Like Sanji was just on his shit.
On his fucking shit, bro. Like I loved every moment of it. Just to see them gallery law niggas. That was the what the fuck are they called? The ship fixing niggas. Shipwrights. Yeah. No, I was looking for like their titles. I was like, yeah, the shipwrights found out about Lucci and Kaku and Khalifa. Oh, see, bro. That's that ass deep state shit right there. Just get flipped on your head, niggas. You've been fucking with for 3, 4, 5 years. That's 2 of the best Usopp moments in those arcs too, off the top of my head. When he burnt the flag, what's the other one? When he stood up to Luffy, stupid as it was, I respect it. Like, my man said, "Hey, my shawty gave us this shit. What you doing?" like my girl, this my girl gifted me. Yeah, well, your gift ain't shit. He gotta go. Like, I respect it. So yeah. Also, the moment when he took off his mask and when Luffy was like on the ground fighting Lucci. Oh yeah. He was like, Luffy, we are going home together. Like, nigga, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, my boy Luffy did the snatchback moment. Yeah. Hold on real quick, I got you. Picture real quick, you LeBron James. You just did the game-winning three-pointer. You know you had it. You look away. You walk off. That was Lucci, nigga. Like, he knew he had that shit in the bag. This motherfucker snatched back so quick. Fucking bounced off the rim and rocked his fucking jaw, bruh. Wait, I love me some Lucci players. Oh, Hoti, yeah. Everybody here knows already. Fucking Hoti, Lucci, and White now. Fucking CP0.
Man, that pigeon cleaned up too. Don't forget the pigeon.
Went to the vet and everything,
Sir.
That motherfucker hit him with the salute. That's your ass, boy. Hoti, I can't wait. I didn't know when they showed that, like, him and Kaku was. I didn't know that was Kaku sitting in the back, and I was like, that's just so crazy. Because like I said, I'm rewatching it now, and they kind of abandoned the point system for like their power scaling. I guess Oda must have found that to be a mistake because he did it once and he never brought that shit up again. But
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
When the fat boy with the fat boy who's a ball, like looked like a ball, he was with CP9. Yeah. Yeah, he jumped at everybody when they came back and like he got their power scaling and Kaku and Lucci and then Kaku was the first and second strongest on the whole team. So like just to see Kaku come back, that's fucking cool too. So I can't wait for it, man. It's gonna be this is gonna be some livid shit going on with some of these enemy reunions start happening. This is gonna be livid, my G. So for my favorite arc, I hands down have to go with East Blue. That's kind of a cheat because that's like I'd say probably half of the fucking pre-time skip, but like I don't know how else to put it. Like I love the beginning of One Piece so fucking much, and I literally rewatched it, started rewatching it just to watch the beginning again, and like just seeing all the shit that I missed the first time around. Ace's first appearance, which was in
Alabasta?
No, that's the funny part. I thought I would have said Alabasta too, but when I rewatched it, he first showed up in what's the winter Chopper's Island. Drum Island,
yeah.
Which is Grand Line, so that's not East Blue, but still, I'm just saying shit. But yeah, fucking East Blue with the Baratier, with fucking Cert Village, fucking Captain Kuro, still one of my favorite villains. I don't give a fuck if he didn't have a purpose or not. He dead ass one of my favorite.
Man, you picking 12 arcs.
Right, you picked the whole saga.
Like I said, OT, that's why I was like, yeah, that is cheating. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but like,
okay, East Blue Saga. Oh, we're going to Alabasta Saga. Okay.
Like shit. So like, you know, even like, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the beginning. Fucking, literally some of my favorite characters from the very beginning. Kobe, I fucking loved when he showed back up. But I'm talking about just him in general. I fucked with him even before then, back at the beginning. I fucked with Kobe. Fucking, most of their side characters got mad respect for me, just from all the ways they was pulling up on niggas. Like, I'm gonna hit y'all with something y'all probably don't remember. One of the first island Zoro and Luffy visited with Nami. I forgot what that term was. I think it was called Orange Town. They pull up, that's where they met Buggy. That dog, nigga, that was protecting that shop, that dog. The number one dog, nigga. He's the best boy. Like, that is.
And then he went through hell, yo.
Tell me about it. Like, OT.
How's the type of dude to think Don Krieg gonna be the Pirate King at the end?
You got me fucked up, bro. I don't fuck with fuck boys. That's why you'll never see me hitting up on Blackbeard. You never see me fuck with a Kanu. Damn straight, no doubt. I don't fuck with that. I fuck with a lot of villains. That nigga Buggy's, he all that. You'll never see
Buggy's
me
a joke. You like jokes.
And he's the best joke.
Oh, we got a Buggy defender right here?
It's Buggy D Clown. Don't forget the D.
The D clown.
Like,
Clown.
Yeah, you're right. He is a clown. Boy, the best example of a white man falling up.
Boy, what? Because of his, not even because of what he does, but because of his clout, because he was with the best in the business.
Buggy is so fucking hilarious, dude. Like every scene he was in, ever since Ill Pulled Down, was just comedy. Like one of my favorite was like when they were running around in Impel Down, and Buggy looked at Luffy like, "Yo, little bro, like yo, it's been a long time. You remember me?" Luffy was just like, "No,
nah."
Buggy was so sad. He was so.
I can't say I do, my guy. That shit was funny. Left my nigga on smooth ignore. Forgot that nigga.
The only thing I like about Buggy is that he one of the only people that just talk shit to Shanks, even though Shanks don't register it. I just like that somebody just say, "Hey, yo, fuck you," and he just like, "Yeah, man, I love you too, bro. I love you. We should get together more." So I just love it because he still talks shit to him.
All right, y'all, real quick. We actually have somebody entering in. All right, cool. With that being said, hey, what's up? Let's face it, as we can already see, we got a new person, we got a new player up in here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's up? How y'all doing? I'm the Riceboii. Been watching One Piece since I was like 10, you know. Tsunami.
Oh, well, dang, you already went ahead and answered my question too.
Oh, my bad.
Don't even worry about it, Chief. So is there any other part of the story you left out? Like, how'd you get into it?
Well, originally, I didn't like One Piece at first. I was watching, I was watching Naruto, you know, and then it caught my eye. I caught the Arlong part art, and then like I just seen him destroy like all the maps and everything. I'm like, yo, why is she crying and all this? I'm like, you know, I got a laptop and I just finally started watching them online, and I just fell in love with it ever since.
Okay.
Boy saw some Fishman depression and was like, "That's it."
Yeah.
I need that in my life. My man started simping for Nami right away. Like, wow,
hey, you know
beautiful
what?
orange-haired woman crying.
Hey, you know, she developed throughout the story. I liked it.
Hey, yo, that's some real nice character development she got,
exactly.
My guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yo.
The OG Monster Trio. That's the OG trio.
Uniform policy on these pirate ships, bro.
Let's see, bikinis ain't a good thing to wear during wartime, my guy.
Nope.
It's not the time to slay, queen. All right, yeah. So like we was just doing topics right now. We're gonna go ahead and jump to the next one, keep the party going. Just do a little quick segment. I got like 2-3 different topics for like this one specific segment. It's just called basic shit. Where they going with this? And when I say they, I really mean Goda himself. Oda, like where the hell is he going with this? It's just like we're just gonna speculate on these 3 different topics real quick. Like it's been introduced in the manga or the show, and now we just want to know where the hell. I want to know where y'all think it's going to be the end goal for these people. So the first one I had up here was S.W.O.R.D. So if you are unfamiliar, S.W.O.R.D is apparently an undercover like even more undercover than the CP09 1 through 8. Even more undercover than them motherfuckers. They are they're that's all we really know. They're undercover motherfuckers, and the established members so far are Kobe and X Drake. It's been a lot of speculation, and we're pretty sure it's some other people in there that we know, but there's been no other confirmation. So everything else is just speculation, my nigga. Let's go. Riceboii, I'm gonna pass on over to you. Like, where you think we're going with S.W.O.R.D? Just like, tell me your thoughts on it, really.
Okay, so like when I first was introduced to S.W.O.R.D, I'm over here thinking it's just like I didn't know what to think because we don't really get a lot of information. So my thing is I'm just thinking they're trying to infiltrate the Yonko because they're seeing like big changes happening. So they're trying to get ahead of it before all this action happening. Because you see all the setup that was happening after the 2 years.
Right.
And we still don't know what happened between the 2 years because like you see Kobe made a name for himself during the 2 years, but we still don't know what happened at like that event. So like what happened? So they're trying to
the Reverie, you mean?
Huh?
When you said at the event, I was like, you talking about the Reverie?
When he made a name for himself, when he became a hero.
Kobe's little thing. I forgot.
Yeah, when he became a hero.
Was called.
Yeah, I can't remember. So we still don't know about that.
Yeah.
Him and Law was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that also goes into S.W.O.R.D a little bit because we still don't know anything. We really don't know that much, and we only have 2 members.
Like, all right, go ahead and put that on the board right now. Laws of potential. The Rocky Port. There it is.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you.
Let's see. So if what you're saying is to be believed, and if it is connected, then there is a chance Law is a part of S.W.O.R.D.
Why black man got to be undercover?
Yeah, it could be.
Because he was there at the Rocky Port incident as well. That's where he got the warlord status.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Drake was also in Law's backstory too.
That's true.
Oh, X Drake was in his backstory. That's right. With his sharp ass chin. Yeah, he was the kid. Okay. He was the kid of the dude who Doflamingo fucking killed.
Yeah, let me ring that curiosity bell too. Don't forget, like you just mentioned, Doflamingo's brother was also. I can't think. Was it Corazon?
Yeah.
He was also infiltrator. He was also undercover Navy agent sent in by the Marines to do the same thing as Drake is doing, and who the Law idolized. That's a good point.
I think it's a little twofold because you also got to think about who all in the Marines agree with Akainu. Like everybody know Akainu. As long as you got pirate in the name, he gonna kill the fuck out you. I think S.W.O.R.D is also sort of something to keep Akainu in check, but he don't know it yet. Because if you want to assume, I'm gonna say it. I assume Aokiji, he ain't done with the Marines. I don't care what you say. He ain't done with the Marines until he say he done with the Marines.
True.
So I'm thinking it's like just another sect that's like, hey, once you get too far, S.W.O.R.D gonna come in there and step in on you.
Word up. So, like, do you think Aokiji like heads S.W.O.R.D up, like he's the head of that, or like Garp or some local?
He don't seem like a leader ass nigga.
I feel like somebody brought him in.
Yeah.
Is that right? Let's see. Like, so any ideas on who might head up like S.W.O.R.D?
Garp.
Yeah, Garp could be.
Garp.
I don't see him being the leader ass nigga though.
I'm saying Garp turned down an admiral like 50 times.
Right.
Right. I kind of see it, but I don't. I lean more towards I don't see it.
If he's in it, I agree. But like, I can't see him being bothered to do this. I don't know. Maybe what's his name?
I don't think so. Okay, I thought you was gonna say Fujitori. I was about to say, nah, not Fujitori.
Oh, nah.
He got his own shit going on. Like, yeah, I dead ass think it was floated, I heard a while ago, like S.W.O.R.D could be, I think me and you talked about this before. I think like it'd be interesting, what if it was a hybrid of Marines and pirates, because Shanks could also have something to do with that, because everybody knows Shanks there's something up with old redhead.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point, because I think Kobe, last time we heard about S.W.O.R D, Kobe was calling Drake to let him give him an update, because I think Kobe was sent to capture Boyle Hancock, which we all know not happening.
Well, I want to say we all know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I gotta see this.
I don't know yet.
Boyle Hancock deserves her respect, man. She was
Right,
one
right.
shot.
Yeah, she's strong as.
What was that? Was it pre-time skip or post-time skip? She was one shot in the Pacific stuff. Those Kobe.
I'm not disrespecting her skill. I'm just not underestimating Kobe's progression.
Man,
that's all that is.
That's crazy that you even. I
think he's that strong already.
I feel like Kobe's gonna be a mad strong.
What do you mean already? It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, I remember he was weak as dirt. You gotta remember that. He was weak as dirt.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him. I don't think we've seen him fight yet. This after the time skip, right?
True.
Nah, I think all
just
we
redirect
know-
the torpedo.
All we know is I think he may have some of like the marine techniques that like CP9 had. I forgot. I think Garp was training him though, right?
Right.
Him and homeboy with the Helmeppa.
All I know is I love Straw Hats, but I don't think Chopper, Usopp, Nami, Robin, I don't think Brooke. I'm gonna throw Brooke and I'm gonna throw Frankie in there. I don't think any 5 of them are gonna be underwater and redirect the torpedo, my nigga. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now.
That's wild.
I don't think not underwater.
Frankie.
Chopper can't go underwater. That's all I gotta say.
Who just put them Chopper like that? It's crazy.
Chopper can't go underwater. Like
Chopper and Brooke are drowning, so you just killed them.
Brooke's running on the water. What you mean running away from torpedo?
As I say, all I know is
I
that
thought
they
you
ain't
were saying they could
redirected
beat
them.
Kobe. I'm like,
Hey, that's what we got.
I'm not even going.
I can't say Chopper would.
Clearly, Jinbei.
But like,
I was going to add earlier that like I feel like there's going to be like a civil war in the Marines with S.W.O.R D and
oh yeah,
most
I
definitely.
could see that.
Shield, because like we have like the Gorosei and the Emu section that kind of erased the Void Century
with Lucci and them,
yeah, and then we got like the people who are more like they believe in like kind of true justice, like Garp, rest of S.W.O.R D. So I think there's definitely going to be a divide that happens there at some point.
It's like we ain't got much time left in the series for all of that, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of moving pieces though, so we gotta get some answers.
That's gonna be some background shit if it does happen. It's gonna be some we just came out of Wano. Hey, guess what? Like type shit. Like,
half of the world's destroyed. Marines are here.
It's the first time we've seen how like I think the government and Navy are desperate.
Yeah.
Like I mean they were so desperate they opened up 2 admirals that came from nowhere. I mean, it's really hard to find admiral talent just sitting in the country. I mean, in the world of One Piece.
Them niggas getting drafted today.
They found them somewhere. You got them starting the S.W.O.R D agency. I mean, maybe they're getting nervous.
So much.
There's
I do.
a lot of things going on.
There's a lot of shit going down, bro. All right, so that's clearly where they going with all of that. Who? I don't know if y'all know about this man right here. Let me switch up my thing. We still on where they going with this? And by they, of course, we talking about brother. Let me find a good one of my boy real quick.
There's no one.
It's this great warlord right here, ex-warlord, as you call him now.
Ugly as shit.
In my background, you see the man himself, the illegitimate child of Whitebeard, the former Yonko. Well, his ass got dusted. But this is Weevil, one of the ex-warlords. And of course, his beautiful mama right here to my side. This man we don't know much about Weevil, to be honest. All we know is his mother claims Whitebeard smashed in the past and created this monster of a man. He has an undeniably uncanny fucking resemblance to Whitebeard.
You mean the lips or the mustache?
Nigga, I'm talking about the whole ugly ass face. The blonde hair, my nigga, he's not faking that. That's real, Chief. So y'all gonna have to tell me where the fuck is they going with this motherfucker? Because now they disbanded the Warlords. So it's like they introduced him to almost get rid of him because all the Warlords after the post-time skip we knew except for this motherfucker. And so now that they're disbanded, everybody kind of has a point. We know Hancock. We have a stake in her. We don't want her to get captured. Mihawk's that nigga. He ain't gonna get captured. Law is with the Straw Hats at this point, Matt. Like, might as well be an honorary Straw Hat. Buggy getting it out the dirt as he always.
Hey, bro, that man got conquered. You know what I'm saying? They got
fucking Congress. I forgot. I don't know. I think they just sent scrubs after Weevil. But like, we don't have a stake in him. We just met this dude. Where is they going with that? Oh yeah, he was mentioned by Marco. Marco did mention that there's a crazy motherfucker out there. If he ever finds out, I think Whitebeard's
He's looking for money.
He's looking for money. Is that what you're looking for?
I know. I remember because mom's was looking for like Whitebeard's inheritance or whatever, and then Marco was like,
baby mamas who looking for money too.
Like he was like, Pop's broke as fuck. His money went into the village.
Yeah. So I think she's looking for the village to fuck it up because I think Marco said I have to be here or something to defend it. Don't what's his face? Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Like anybody, like I'm gonna toss over to you, Joel. Like, what's your feelings towards my boy Weevil right here?
Honestly, I kind of feel like Oda included him just for shits and giggles. Honestly, like he just wanted to like we just draw this ugly ass Whitebeard and maybe he has a bit. Maybe Whitebeard had a baby mama. You know?
Maybe like that.
Like I think it's completely possible that Oda was just fucking around and he just added this character. But you know, he is Goda. He always has a plan, so I really have no idea. I think the only connection with him was him trying to go after Blackbeard. But
I was just about to say I know exactly what's going to happen. I just thought about it. It's Blackbeard because I was like, at the end of the day, like we all know the sides that it's going to be. It's going to be Marines. It's going to be the Straw Hats. It's going to be Blackbeard. All three of those sides going to be fucking shit up at the end of all of this. Whose side is he going to be on? I was thinking about, and I was like, he damn sure ain't joining the Straw Hats because he already aligned with Whitebeard and Marco. So anybody who fucking with her baby daddy is on her hit list. And everybody knows she controls her damn child. And there's no way he's joining the Marines, obviously, because they already disbanded the Warlords. So the Marines don't even want nothing to do with this nigga. That literally only leaves Blackbeard. I can definitely see Blackbeard being like, hey, yo, bruh, you remember that nigga Marco? Yeah, I fucked him up for you. Oh, you want to fuck him up too? I know where he stay. I know where he be. Let's go run on this nigga. Like, I can see him talking Weevil's mama into some much needed back child support. Like, I can see that being a thing.
Yeah, the man that killed his father, his alleged father.
Alleged.
See, but like, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they broadcast Blackbeard killing Whitebeard on TV?
Yes.
Yeah. So wouldn't he be like, "You killed Pops"? I don't know. He seems stupid off the 2 chapters we saw of him. I personally don't think that's that mad kid. That's like Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious, who talk about family all the time, and then you find out he abandoned a child when he was 16. Like, I don't see it. I feel like Shawty lying, and with all his stitches on his body off that picture of yours, stitched together, like, you know, copied and pasted together. I just don't think that's that man's son. I just think they found somebody stupid and blind, and Shawty was like, hey, he dead, and he kind of looked like you. Let me get some money. Like, I don't put no stock in that man yet.
So you said stitches? Like, I didn't even know he had stitches.
Neither did I, bro.
Yeah, until I seen this picture too. I'll tell you.
So so he just appeared out of nowhere while Moria was gone, and he got stitches, and he looked like Whitebeard.
See,
I don't know.
Point.
Hey, I don't. Every time something happens, I don't trust Oda because something's always connected. something is always connected. I don't trust her.
Devil fruits is weird as fuck. Oh, mama over here probably got the stitch fruit, and then like was like, oh, who died? A Yongo? Oh, it's time for the come up. Like,
yeah, something like that. You know, something.
My man love family. You telling me he wouldn't search the world for anybody he ain't smashed?
Like,
hey, yo.
I don't know. Like, I feel like this was like young. Like, this is like I equate it to real life. Like, oh, when you just started out and you just became the shit and you just became a celebrity, you smashing, like you smashing everything you can pass out. I'm a pirate, shorty. By like when he still had his locks before he became a bald ass, sick, ill-written motherfucker. My bad, Hawkeye. Were you about to say something?
I just said, nah, he put that do-rag on, call it a day.
Fucking said, I am done already, motherfucker. All right, let's move on to another segment. Nice little segment. This one's a little more happy for me. It was just, I just need straight raw opinions on this one. This next segment is trash, ass, or class. All right, we got 3 people. I got 3 people we're gonna talk about for this one. Let's just take them down the line. We're just gonna, you're just gonna let us know if you think they trash. It's like, oh, they garbage. Like, you don't hate them, but they garbage characters. They ass, as in like you hate them. There is no redeemable qualities about this character. Or they class. They got it. They like these motherfuckers is made. And I just picked these first 3 because of like, it's been been put on their names throughout. I don't know, maybe it's unjustified. We're gonna find out. We got our first character, Queen, big boy Queen himself, dabbing on these hoes. Always forever. I'm gonna toss it over to you, Hoodie. What you think about my man Queen?
If he shut the fuck up, he'd be quite a good soldier. But no, like for real, I'm gonna say trash because again, he don't shut up.
That's a trash answer.
He losing numbers for Kaido. Like I don't give a fuck how good you is. You lose numbers for me, you go down the ranking. And like, bruh, you in a he a joke, bruh.
I don't know how to play chess. That's your problem. You don't know how to play chess.
Please elaborate. You defending him?
Because I'm defending the fuck out of him. Because a real nigga like Kaido know when you playing chess, you got your king, you got your queen, you got your jack, right? And so, by the way, there is no jack on the thing. Whatever, you know what the fuck I mean. Your queen can take out as many pawns. You sacrifice as many pawns as you can to win the game.
Whoa.
Fuck them
are you telling me?
Father ass.
Are
niggas.
You telling me if you lead in a war? Let me peep this straight. You lead in the war, and your man said,
"Lead in the war, 15-3." By the way,
I'm fighting these niggas, and I killed 2 of the enemies. Word at 15,000 of ours, but it was good because they caught the enemies for us. You telling me that's good number for you?
You know what I'd say? Was the 15,000 we killed pawns? Yes. Was the 2 we killed on their side a queen or a jack or a king? Then I'm good with it.
That's not good soldiering, bro. That's wild.
Whatever, bro.
I don't want this good as my general.
Big bomb.
All right, what you say, right?
My general. I said this ain't my general.
Joel,
like, he ain't on my fucking army. I like his little power set, but like his ass can stay over there.
Joel, how you feel about it? Trash, ass, or class, my guy?
Well, Queen's the only character we've seen take out Big Mom.
There we go.
It's true.
Factoid.
Count her husbands.
I think Queen's character is really funny. Like he's really cool. I like his design. He be dancing. The anime episode where he was doing the whole concert was fucking hilarious. Like that man is just comedy to watch. But for his usefulness on the crew, he's some liability.
That's Bukaki. That's Bukaki.
Bro, the manga, like this man is losing the battle for the lake.
But bro, like I'm just saying, nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with trash. I like him. I like him as a character.
Hawk, how you feeling about Queen? Trash, ass, class.
Put him in a trash category.
Damn. I let the
like
wrong
Joel
motherfuckers
said,
on the episode this week,
he's a liability. He's clueless to his operations. If Kaido puts you in charge, you in charge of the prison. That's your job. Your job is to maintain the prison. And guess what? There was a breakout happen. he took a word off of voicemail. He never checked it. Never sent nobody over there to check it. Never did
Thank you
nothing.
for reminding me
And
that.
then they showed up. They showed up. He was like, damn, I thought shit was just fine and dandy over there when I left.
I blacked out on that stupid shit. Thank you so much, Hawk.
It wasn't.
Yo, cut the malarkey on that one. That's bullshit. Because if Luffy hit up Zoro and say, hey, yo, do you got everything locked down there? And Zoro been like, yeah. And then immediately after getting off, he got jumped. Luffy wouldn't have sent nobody. Luffy wouldn't have checked. Like, that's bukkake, bruh.
He was there. There weren't just regular crewmates. There were like Luffy. You had one of the 9. I can't think of the name. One of the 9 members in there. You had like the bossy. There was a lot of higher up level people in there. It wasn't just a bunch of prisoners or things like that. Yeah.
Right.
Man, that's still some bullshit.
Maybe sit your ass and watch them. We got some high profile people.
Yo, Riceboii, save the episode, my guy. Queen, trash ass of class.
So, what's the difference between trash and ass again?
So trash is like.
I already know the answer.
Okay, if it ain't class, bro, we're gonna go and skip you, bro.
Nah, bro, go ahead and tell me.
So the difference is like trash is like, it's like you wouldn't have them on your team. Like, like you think they're bad, but you don't completely hate them. And then ass is like you hate them. No redeemable qualities.
Cool. So ass it is. Ass it is.
I thought he was going trash.
Like, nah, that nigga ass, bro. Like, dude, keep him away from me. And he hits women, so like, get away from me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What?
Yeah, so
wow.
Come on, wife, defend the wife beater, bro. That's what's up.
He don't even hit women that fight. He hits women, period. Like,
damn, he got me on that one. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, oh, so we don't hit bitches now. Like, okay.
She ain't even a fighter. She just
exactly. When you said that, I was like, damn, she wasn't a fighter. Shit, that's right. She like a whole prostitute. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Exactly. Like,
all right, moving on to the next character.
You see, he ain't saying shit.
Shut up. When that nigga hit the soldier boy, bro, it was class.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that, bro? You can beat a hoe, you can kill your mans, but hit the soldier boy in house with you.
All right, bro. We moving to the next one. Of course, we got to add a straw hat in. We're gonna talk about Sanji real quick. Sanji, y'all know his history. Y'all watched the show. You read the manga, maybe. Like you know my man's trials and tribulations, what he's been through. Just in general, like finding out like his last name Vinsmoke and what the fuck all that family trauma led to. Lord knows what the fuck Zeph was doing with that little boy on that island, but like on that rock. But like my man been through it. And he came and let alone being stuck on the island for 2 years where he couldn't get none of the pleasure of the opposite gender. Like, so my man clearly went through it in his own way, which everybody knows is his personal hell, hence the move Hell Memories. So like where we putting Sanji at? Who Joel, pass it to you first, man. Where we laying on Sanji?
Oh, Sanji's 100% class. Like 100%. He's my favorite straw hat. So I'm in the depth. Yeah, that's the dude right there. I think he has the coolest fighting style. I think I love how kind he is. I think he's just like he goes out of his way to help people to a fault, man, all the time. I just love that. And he's also like the most clutch. Outside of like Zoro's always the strongest one, like outside of Luffy. So like but we know Sanji be coming in, Sanji be coming in clutch really cool all the time. So
100% every time. Mr. Prince in Alabasta, when he infiltrated the train in the Enies Lobby arc from Water 7 to Enies Lobby, he infiltrated the train by himself, got Frankie and Usopp free. If Blue ain't had that damn door fruit, they would have got away with Robin. So that wouldn't happen without Sanji. Clutch is motherfucker out there.
Punk Azure too. Like he was the only one that was willing to help Kinemon because the rest of them were about to leave his ass.
True.
Leave his legs there.
I was about to say, a legs come flying at me. That ass. Right. I don't fuck with it even, to be honest with you. I'll tell you, they would have lost me on that one. I'll tell you, let's fast pace this one. Does anybody not think he's class? That's a better question. Anybody got him in the trash or ass category? If not, we can just go ahead to a more interesting character. OT, because putting a Stride in there in that category is kind of like, we've been fucking with him for this long. I just wanted to see if there was any outliers because it do be some people got that whole Zoro versus Sanji thing, and if you strictly Zoro, then I know you got some hate in your heart for Sanji. All right, let me see which picture I'm using him. This third man, I know he's got some love in this room, but I want to see how everybody else feel about him and his demotion. The third one's my boy, poison fruit user Magellan, Vice Warden Magellan. Get that title right. What's his face? You guys probably just know him as Warden Magellan, back from the Emperor Down, one of the best arcs, hands down, top 5 in everybody's list, I bet. My man deadass had Luffy on lock. He was shutting him down every time. He was shutting his ass down, boy. Even at the end, they only got away because somebody had to make a fucking huge sacrifice. I'm saying somebody. For my man, Mr. 2 Bonclay himself had to stay and hold it down just to make sure they got out that prison. Shout big ups to him. Deadass, they wouldn't have got out if all of that shit wasn't culminating at the same time. Like, not only them was doing that, but Blackbeard was off his fuck nigga shit. You can't even put that on Magellan, even though they did. If you don't know, after the post time skip, they did do a quick cover story to show that he has officially been demoted because of the events of Luffy and everybody breaking out of Emperor Down. I think over 100 prisoners broke out that day. That's bullshit. That wasn't on my butt. It is what it is. Important people got away. Somebody got paid for it. So he's been demoted to Vice Warden Magellan now. So he's rocking that new brown coat and not the black one. So like Hawk, I'm gonna toss it over to you. How you feel about Magellan, man? Trash.
Class, 100% class. I mean, held it down. And not just with Luffy, but think about everybody who was an Impel Down. Nobody wanted that smoke with that, man. So as soon as they said, oh, we gotta go this way. Magellan's over there? Nah, I'm gonna turn around. I haven't gonna mess with that, man. I mean, I think it was one point where they were on the level. It was like near the end of the arc, they were on the level, and he literally wiped that everybody clean like a mop, like straight up. So 100% class for sure.
Swept the whole Blackbeard crew in one foul swoop, my guy. He did that shit. Like, how we feeling about him, Joel? How we feeling about Magellan?
I can't stop thinking about how he got demoted. He better come for Luffy's ass again. Drop him again. But yeah, Magellan, he got shit done. He literally had Luffy on life support. He had to get years of his life removed in order to survive his night with him. So,
that ass he did.
I don't think he belongs anywhere else besides class. But it's been a minute since we've seen him. It's been a long time, so I hope he comes back.
It would be nice if he came back in the final one. It's hard to believe because he's gonna stay at Emperor Down to fucking police it. So I would hope so, but realistically, it doesn't seem like we would. But never know what Oda got in the bag. Riceboii, how we feeling about Magellan? Trash, ass, or class?
Love Magellan. He's class. That man right there, awesome. I'm over because when he's first introduced, I'm over here thinking he's just like a Logia, and then you find out he's not. That's just how he uses the double fruit, and then he's not a Logia.
It's Paramecia?
Yeah, he's damn near. He's like a special Paramecia pretty much.
Okay. I forgot of that. I thought he was Logia.
Yeah, I thought he was Logia too. And then he just had the body Luffy like that, nothing, bro. Body did. And just to see bro in that state, I'm just like, yo, I fuck with Luffy, but you gotta put that man in his place one, twice,
I'll tell you, any motherfucker hold it down like that, you gotta give him roses.
I was like, you know what? You can't do my man character like that. I give you respects. I fuck with you.
Hoodie, any different opinion on your side with Magellan?
All I'm gonna say is that's classic government incompetence, bro. Name one person Hannibal is gonna beat. Tell me who Hannibal gonna defend, bro. But I love Magellan.
Real quick for the people,
down, bro.
Hoodie, tell just for the people who forgot who the fuck you talking about. Who's Hannibal again?
Oh, dumbass, fat now in the little cover story.
Yeah.
Fat as fuck, little second in command. But I think Magellan just a classic. He like Crocodile and Lucci to me in terms of he also could have killed the shit out of Luffy if other circumstances wasn't in play. He had that shit on lock. It wasn't like some of his other fights where it's like give and take. No, he had that shit on lock. So I love Magellan, bro.
And I got a question.
If it wasn't for that plot armor, he would be dead.
Yeah.
Quick question: was he demoted? I know he beat Blackbeard in the first time, and then they came back. Was he demoted when they came back and beat him? That second time when all the Blackbeard pirates came back?
Oh wait, Blackbeard came back afterwards?
I think he was demoted after it because I think Blackbeard was doing it during the Impound Down. He was recruiting while it was chaotic.
So after he took them out, Shiryu killed them. Because Shiryu
they fought
knew...
twice.
Oh, okay.
And the second time, Magellan lost.
Oh,
I didn't even know that.
If that's the case, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be.
Damn, I didn't know that either. I thought he was undefeated.
Still shouldn't replace him with Hannibal, bro. That's still dumb as fuck. Like
undefeated or not, a demotion is an L, boy, and you're gonna hold it. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and be the only outlier on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him in the trash department. Don't get hold up now.
Hold up, y'all. You know he loved Queen, so maybe he doing something.
Okay.
So I'm just putting it like this. I was thinking the same thing with Queen. It's for me, it's about your title, your functionality. That's what it is for me. It's like, yes, he's a cool character. I will give him that. The design ain't all that, but whatever. What can you do with a trench coat that's all black? Maybe if my man showed off the fitted underneath, maybe then he'd be popping like my man Queen. But that's not the point. The point is, I put him in the trash department simply because you can be warden all the living long days at night at the most secure location that never gets broken into, like it's impossible to break out of. That's easy as fuck. You know when it's time to nut up and shut up? When niggas come knocking at your front door. That's when it's time to actually do your job. And when that time came, I don't give a fuck how many niggas came knocking. He clearly wasn't prepared. He clearly was not prepared. His people weren't prepared. Those dumb animal those zone types that don't change back. Them motherfuckers, they were stupid. They weren't on board. The shorty who was handling them, she wasn't no good. So you can be cool, dope all you want. You can't be everywhere at once though, baby.
I get it. He's like Law. I get you.
What?
100%. He's like Law. I know what you mean. Law and Magellan, they are both great, but their support systems are fucking lacking.
Oh, okay, that's what you said.
Guy.
If your second in command is Beppo, you got a problem.
Yeah, exactly. I get what you mean. You are only as great as if the men you got under you, bruh.
So what we're not going to do this episode is any Beppo slander.
I'm sorry, but Usopp taking out Beppo.
Thank you. I can see that.
I won't say Nami. I'll give you Usopp. I'm not saying Nami.
That's wild. I'd give her that with Zeus on her hand.
Yeah, Zeus can take out.
That's right there. That's
right there. Nami though.
Yo, scratch all this, bro. Like y'all
if Pikachu won the fight, you giving the W to Ash.
Y'all haven't seen my man in his oolong form yet. Is it?
He don't even know oolong. He domesticated.
He can't even handle it.
Y'all haven't seen my man in Sulong form yet, so I don't want to hear it better than he can. Until y'all see that panda with the wild hair, I don't want to hear it, bro. Like straight like that.
And also with the Magellan thing, like I forgot you mentioned it. Yeah, Shuru, is that the name of the rain?
Shuru.
Yeah, remember he betrayed him, and that's also so. I mean, he had people working against him, So
yeah,
and I think
Shiryu kept killing. I think
and I think that's how they were able to beat him the second time, because Shiryu helped him out, and that's how they escaped.
Right.
And if you ain't got no contingency plans for that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Think about it. We know the Navy is overkill, and they felt that confident with leaving him there by himself. I mean, that's what show you.
Leaving him there.
Ain't nobody coming to relieve him.
Team. That was a competent team of people they left him in. He chose not to pursue good leadership. That's on him, and that's why he got demoted.
He didn't choose. He just had diarrhea every 5 minutes.
Right. That's the only thing I hate about him.
You can't control everything from the back.
That's the only thing I hate about him, bro.
And if you can't, guess what? You're trash. Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
I'd rather you be in the bathroom all day than shoot me with poison bullets.
Like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. All I was saying was Big Mom, Kaido, none of them catch diarrhea in the middle of a battle. So like you proving my point.
They all got at least one trash person under their command though. So
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You ready about that?
All right, now we're getting towards the end game of the episode here. Let's hit these little topics here real quick. Oh God, I want to do that one so bad, but I want to talk about these last two. We'll save that one for next episode, bro. I really wanted to talk about that. Whatever. I really want to talk about all of them. So, but all right, real quick. Red Film. So for everybody who does not know, it has been announced in the last month about Red Film. One Piece Red Film. That's the next One Piece film that's going to be coming out sometime in 2022. I'm not sure exactly when. I don't know if it's been confirmed if it's about Shanks, but you got to be fucking kidding me if it's not.
It's coming out in August, and it is about Shanks. Yeah.
So it's coming out in August
with music abilities.
I believe she's going to be the villain. Yes. Because Oda actually put out saying how he got tired of writing old men fighting, which is most of the villains, if not all of the villains in all the One Piece movies, is just old motherfuckers with some grudges to carry still. So I like that switch up. I personally think it's going to be a not prologue movie, but it's going to be a movie about Shanks coming out of right after he leaves Shanks' crew. After Shanks,
Roger.
I said Shanks.
Right, Roger. Yeah,
after Rogers disbanded the Roger Pirates. What the fuck was his name called? It was just Roger Pirates, I think, right? Yeah. So after he disbanded them, and then Shanks going off to start to make his own name. Something I'm excited to see in that train. I think we're gonna see the Mihawk fight with Shanks.
Oh,
and I can't wait to see that.
That'd be so dope.
That's gonna be some dope shit right there.
Gonna be dope. It has to be.
It has to be in there, bro. Joel, what are some of your predictions? What are you thinking is gonna happen? Like, tell us what you feel about the Red Film.
Yeah, it's been harder because you can't really have Luffy and Shanks meet still if it hasn't happened in the manga yet.
Right.
And I know that Oda said that Shanks is about to make his move a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So that could either mean that it's going to happen soon in the manga, within the next couple months, or it might just be a flashback movie, like you said. It might just be about catching up on stuff that we didn't know about Shanks and filling in the gaps. But I would be 100% okay with, because Oda did the same thing with Shiki, in Strong World.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think everybody be all right with that. Please disagree, but I think everybody would fucking love to see some Shanks background. Just anything more with Shanks. If it's him getting his crew together, I would so much love to see that, because I want to trash Yasopp. I want more ammo to trash this motherfucker.
Actually, to tackle one of that, Oda had released some SBS or something, when he asked a bunch of fucking questions, where he clarified who was the top three, and it was Ben Beckman, my boy Lucky Roo, and Yasopp.
Yep.
So they are actually the top three of his crew.
I assumed as much, yeah.
So the question is, do y'all think this will be canon? Do you think this will be the canon film, or do you think he's just gonna go a little wild with it, and then whatever it is?
I think it's gonna be just like Stampede and everything. Not everything, but the other. No, that's the thing about it. It's the other movies were non-canon, but there were canon elements in it.
Yeah. So that's where
I understand what you're saying, because the anime had a few tie-ins.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be more information, but to me, it's just I just can't picture Luffy and him meeting in that movie.
I agree.
And
so it's they shouldn't. No, so it makes more sense that it's going to be a backstory movie. And if it is a backstory movie, then it might as well be canon.
So about the backstory, I'm thinking if they do his whole, his backstory, him recruiting everybody, do you think they're gonna add how he got the fruit, the Gomu no free fruit, or are they gonna save that for the manga? If they're gonna bring up the fruit, is we gonna see who's who?
Right. Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. And didn't he specifically say which Lucky Roo got it? I think
Lucky Roo showed Luffy the explanation. I think they all were involved, maybe. I can't be on them on that.
That sounds good. Hawk, what you looking for in Red?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see. Shanks is one of my favorite characters, even though he has not much screen time, and but he's just a very interesting character. As always has been. And everybody what is his goal? He's been with the Rogers crew. He's seen a lot. He's already done a lot at a young age. He just hangs out, parties all day. but then out of nowhere he
Right.
pops up in the Maryland with the Gorosei, the elders, like it ain't nothing, like So definitely interesting character. More interested to see, is it going to be canon or is it not? I haven't seen the movie Strong Wind, but I heard parts of it were canon and some of it wasn't. So interesting to see, is that going to be the same take? Just to learn more about the backstory and what really is this guy up to? Most importantly. So definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, Riceboii, anything to add on to that?
Nah, I'm just gonna be that guy here. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care about the story at all. Unless he Shanks fight at least twice, I'm happy. Like, honestly, I just want to see him do something with the sword. If he got two hands, if he got one, that's even better. But you know what I'm saying? As long as he's fighting, I want to see some action. Cause what do he do? What can he do? Do he got a devil fruit? No. Is it stated? I know he don't got one, but come on, show us something. There's literally no information whatsoever. I'd be happy with anything. Okay, I can't say that.
Your love story for 2 hours and you're gonna be hot.
They show episode 1 about 3,500 times about the story. We done seen him put the hat on Luffy 20, 30 times in the last chapter. But
I'll tell you, you know what I want? I want, not only do I want a 2-armed Shanks, but also
It'd be so odd to see.
him without the cape on and shit, with the straw hat.
Even with his beard.
I want some weird shit. I want fucking, it's not even weird, but still. I want Shanks with a sword in one hand. I want a gat in the other, boy. I want him doing a combo type deal.
Off Pirate Warriors.
Oh, who does that on Pirate Warriors?
I mean, Shanks does like that. When Shanks fights on Pirate Warriors, his little things is the sword, the gun, and just mad hockey techniques. So
that'd be dope.
I didn't know that. I didn't even play the game.
Is that one? Yeah. Is that Pirate Warriors 4?
That's for almost all his appearances. But for Pirate Warriors 4, for instance, he had the Thule. His sword was infused with hockey. 90% of that's what he does. That's what people put him in the games as. It's just somebody with mad hockey shit. So,
and even in the game, One Piece Burning Blood, they had an expansion called Strong World, where his ability was the sword and a actual a pistol was the main.
I need that.
Hockey.
I fucking need that pronto, my guy.
I need that. He was in a suit with the cape, looking clean.
Yeah. Woo! That's what I think his thing is, though. Is just, if anything, he's just one of the main people that just knows fucking hockey, boy. My man lives, eats, and breathes it.
Yeah. He was knocking people off just by walking on the ship. Just if you're not strong mentally, just go away.
So fucking embarrassing, by the way, bro. You just chilling with your man's. Hey, yo, bro, I love being a pirate. Oh shit, Shanks here, and you just fucking pass out. Wake up 3 hours later.
Sleep.
Damn, he gone. Oh, I could have took him. Come on, bro.
Imagine how bad you feel if you get knocked out, but your boy you was talking to is standing there.
Right.
Come on. Ain't no way.
Guess we know who could beat who ass, huh?
There's a strong word. You can't see him. You can't see the weapon, but his weapon's in his other hand.
Oh, word up, boy! Suited and booted up. Okay. Oh, man, that's crazy too, because I had the Burning Blood game. I guess I didn't get that expansion. I'm tripping. I'll tell you, by the time I got it, it was super old and nobody was online on that train.
I still like it.
I fucking love it. LT, I was looking at some footage of me playing it the other day. All right, y'all, and to wrap it on up, gonna move away. This is a One Piece show, but occasionally we do like talking about other things from time to time. So what we're gonna jump into right now is, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I watched the whole first season of Shut the Hell Up, honey. I barely got through it. Okay, I didn't grab a picture for this one, but whatever. I watched the whole season, and only season for that matter, of Cowboy Bebop, the live action show. It was good. It was fucking good, man. I recommend it. You should fucking watch it. I don't care what nobody's laughing, giggling about, or what anybody says. You should watch it. Unfortunately, with that being said, it'll be the only time you get to watch it. Netflix has officially canceled it after one fucking season. And everybody online, at least that I've seen, is celebrating it. Is justifying this shit. It's like, thank God nobody wants to watch. I'm like, yeah, it's out of y'all fucking mind. Has anybody here watched it?
Can I just say something? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not shitting on it. I hope it did good. I hope everybody enjoyed it. But like, you know how Netflix is, bro. They are sensitive as fuck. If you clown that shit for like 3 straight weeks, they gonna cut it. I mean, it's cool, but like, for real, who asked for this? If you watched anime, bro, 9 times out of 10, you fucking seen Cowboy Bebop. So like, who really said, you know what I want? Cowboy Bebop again, but with the dude from Harold and Kumar.
I've only seen the first episode.
How you feel about it?
I enjoyed the first episode. Like, I think the guy that played Jet was really good. Like, his voice was really similar to the English voice actor. I was quite surprised.
He was perfect.
Faye randomly being in that episode was very weird. It kind of felt like they were kind of like remixing the epidsode, but I didn't really like. I kind of wish they would just do their own thing. Like yeah, you can take the characters in the world of Cowboy Bebop, but like I'm not really here to see the same exact stories again.
Right.
But they still took the same stories and it's changed little things about it. It was overall just kind of still the same shit. Even though I only seen one episode, but that's how I hear what the rest of the series was like.
Right.
So like, I kind of wish it was just like its own continuity, its own timeline, just did its own thing. But like, I think the thing that I didn't like about the most was that I just felt like it was too campy. Like, because like I know anime in general is campy, but I don't think campy when I think of Cowboy Bebop. You know, I think of yeah, characters are like dealing with like loss and like they're trying to run away from their past, and like they sort of like each other, but they kind of have to target each other as they try to make money. You know, but you know, the live action series, like, oh, let me kick this nickel in your face and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, so as being one of the only people in the world apparently who's watched the whole season, I can tell you they do differ somewhat. As much as any adaptation does, it's like they differ in some places, made it their own in some ways, but at the end of the day, it does tell a very similar story, not the same one, but a very similar one. And which of course, you know, they usually try to do when they do an adaptation. The camaraderie between Jet, Spike, and Faye, I felt like were the best thing about the show, hands down. The things they picked up from the show, some of them didn't track as well. Some of them they did really, really, really well. And there was something else I was thinking about. The casting, Jet's casting with Mustafa was fucking perfect. It was amazing. I loved that dude as Jet. John Cho did good as Spike. Is there a better Spike in the world? Multiple, I feel like. And with Faye's character, I felt like they switched it up a bit with her character. I feel like her character underwent the most change. Maybe the second most change behind Vicious. And they had to switch up Vicious stuff somewhat because I think in the actual anime, he was only in like maybe 2 or 3 episodes.
Like
if
toward the
not just one.
I'm watching it right now, and he's only running like 3 so far.
Right, and like Vicious, so they had to give him more screen time because they wanted to make him the big bad. So he's throughout the whole series, which I'm cool with. I'm pretty sure other people weren't so much though.
But that's interesting then, because why? Because like you said, he barely in the anime version of Bebop. But then, you know, when you saw Vicious and Spike and him fighting, you're like, shit about to go down. So like, that's funny that they have to put him in more in the live action because they feel like that's the only way to make a point when that didn't really need to be in the animated version.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna I give my opinion real quick because I just started the anime this week, right? So I haven't watched a live action, but from what I've seen, I can see why they put Vicious as like the big bad because like it kind of like the plot is kind of different in each episode. So like they kind of wanted something more linear to go off of wasting money doing something different every episode. Because like the first like few episodes I was watching, it just seems like a lot of this was like circumstantial, as in like it would have went smoothly if Spike never showed up. Well, like I ain't say it would have went smoothly, but like he didn't really need to be there.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so I can see why they like. I haven't watched it live action, but like when Vicious showed up, I'm like, oh, this is that guy. I want more of this guy. And I can see why they did that for the live action, because
you want to work with something like that when you're doing a linear TV show. You want to be able to have a character that people recognize and are familiar with throughout it. So at the end, when they do have a final bombastic clash in the final episode, it means a little bit more. And to be honest, when you're dealing with live action and anime, like it's completely different ways you go about it, because like a lot of people know in the anime, like Hoodie was saying, pretty much, they didn't bring him in until the tail end of the actual season, and we still felt that impact. But you know, that's because anime and live action works differently. Because if they did that in the TV show, left him for the last 2-3 episodes, it would not have.
Would have forgot about it.
Exactly. Hawk, you got any feelings on this?
You know, I haven't seen it, but just hearing from what y'all said, I haven't even finished Cowboy Bebop. I started it a long time ago. Never got to finish it, so it doesn't have much value to me. But just hearing from what y'all said, kind of reminds me of I guess I don't know if all older anime do that because I haven't seen them, but one of my favorites is Trigun, and how you know, like the story was getting there, but it didn't really get there. You would just follow Vash each episode, and then at the end it's like it gets serious out of nowhere. You're like, oh man,
right?
Yeah. You know, some anime are easier to pull off, some are hard. You know, I don't mind live action anime, but you have to do it right, and that's it's just a constant fail. I think one of my favorite live action animes is actually Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. I think that movie's fantastic. I haven't read the manga. It was called Live Die Repeat, based off the manga. But that movie was fantastic. It's still well on its own. I never learned it was even connected to a manga until like I went to go rewatch it like for the third time. So it can be done, but it just has to be put in the right hands. But then with Netflix, it makes me nervous reconnecting back to the One Piece channel. Netflix is putting on live action.
Oh God!
I'm nervous. Very nervous.
I mean, the showrunner Matt Owens, like he's pretty connected with the YouTube community, the YouTube One Piece community. So that makes me feel a little bit better. With the YouTuber that do the Reverie.
Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So he I'm glad he got Oda's blessing. I'm glad he's a true fan, but you know, he's one man.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
It's just tough to pull off. I still can't picture One Piece live action, and especially after seeing Cowboy Bebop. I think I said it last episode. It looked fan made to me when I watched the trailer and I seen clips, and it looked like it was a real show. It looked like they were trying to really let you know, hey, this is based off of anime. We're gonna, you know, I want One Piece to be grounded and believe, okay, this is like, okay, yeah, I can watch. I don't know. CGI, Netflix doesn't have the best CGI when it comes to TV shows.
Yeah,
fuck they don't.
Same studio, the Mars studio that's doing the One Piece one. So,
I got a question when y'all get the chance.
What's that?
Do y'all think when they do these live actions, anything period, do you think they should 100% copy the storyline, or should they just bare minimum use the names and like the locales, but do something like completely different, make it their own thing? Like how I'm trying to think of an example, like these Marvel shows and shit, like they have Daredevil, but he's doing something completely different, and you know, I don't know how that's gonna fit in the movie universe, you know what I mean?
Right.
So should it just stand on its own, or do you think they should just, this is a fan moment, you know, you want to see Luffy in live action kicking ass, you're gonna get it, you know what I mean?
I think I'll jump in. I think it depends on the length of the anime, or I guess what the context of the story. Because another couple of my favorites is Inception, which is based off Paprika, the movie. So I think it depends on, you know, if you can just grab the idea and pay respect to it, that's fine. But if it's a short anime or manga and you can squeeze it into a movie, go for it. I think what's that show? The Promised Neverland. That'll probably be a great live action show. Or you can squeeze it in a nice series or a movie. You make it killing. But once you get into these longer animes or with more story, then
I concur with that.
It really becomes hard to properly do it.
Yeah, I definitely agree as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes 100% sense. It's just like Hawk to put that shit together and just like make it make sense with words and shit. How you be knowing the vocabulary and shit, bro? Like that's crazy. You finished school?
Movies, man.
Like, this man over here got his whole high school diploma. Hold up now. Right, what's up?
What'd you think of Ed at the end of the series?
So
she caught that?
So yeah, spoiler alert. Ed, so they were, the whole time they weren't saying if Ed was gonna be in it or not.
Right.
In one of the middle episodes, Radical Ed's name comes up as because she was in contact with Jet. So they didn't show her and they didn't show like the conversation. It was just Jet was saying, "Oh, I got a tip from Radical Ed. It was a stupid one." And then Jet had to end up going to save Spike from that episode. And then literally at the very end of the joint, it ends way differently than the fucking anime, because you already know the anime ends.
That's how they got canceled.
It's like shit. So the end of the anime ends with everything's fucking distorted. Shit happened. Don't want to get too much into it. I want y'all to discover it for yourselves if you watch it. But at the end, Spike's in the alley by himself, fucking slayed out on the ground. And out of fucking nowhere, Ian, who earlier, like 2 or 3 episodes earlier, they dropped Ian off because the dog, his name is Ian, by the way, if you don't know. Yeah. Ian, the dog, they dropped off somewhere because the motherfucking dog is a robot dog. You gotta watch it, bro. It's exactly, Hoodie. Your expression says it all, my nigga. You'll see what I'm talking about if you watch the show. But he's not a robot dog, but just some shit happened and it was like, oh, that's a weird dog. Let's get the fuck rid of this dog.
I want to watch the last episode, if anything.
Right, because and then Ed pops up and it's like all in Spike's face, like, hey, Spike Spiegel, like doing goofy shit. And because you know how weird Ed was.
Yeah, I love it.
But at live action, the shit don't translate well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but it was not kind to her. Oh my god.
Yeah. So my thoughts about it was I would have liked to have given that little kid actor a chance at actually portraying Ed to see what she could have did with it.
Right.
But just the little bit we got, it was cringe as fuck. But that's only because a live action Ed can only be cringe, to be honest with you. So it was supposed to be that way. So yeah, that's how I felt about it, man. So yeah, I got it's been a pleasure as always. Very nice having another episode of OP Panel with everybody. I can't wait to do it again, y'all. One more time. Well, thank you, Riceboii, man. I'll tell you, I knew I would, and I'm happy y'all did too, man.
The Riceboii, always late, but always ready.
Summer Hoodie, signing off.
Hello, follow me on Twitter, @GhanaYams.
Hawk signing out. Thank you everybody for watching.
It's your boy House, obviously. Can't wait to see y'all on the next OP episode. Thank you. Have a good one.